In Project Zomboid, one thing that a lot of new players don't fully understand is the proper way how to clear a building, and that is clearing it safely and also effectively, and not wasting your time really. Now obviously this is how I do it and you may do it differently, but this is just generally how a lot of people do clear these. If you do enjoy this video and learn something new, please consider subscribing, as we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by 2024. Enjoy the video. So for starters, if you're very cautious and new, you can do a quick perimeter search, so you can go around the entire house. And whilst you're going around the house, you might as well look at the actual layout of the outside, so you can kind of get a general gist of how big the actual place is. You can also look through the windows as you go round. So look here, you can see me looking through the windows and trying to see if there are any zombies just in the living room or the kitchen. From what it seems like here, it doesn't seem like there is any. There are two ways you can really get into a house: through the door or through a window. If you hold E or right click on the window and click open window. For the purposes of this video though, we'll be going through the door. So we go into the combat stance. In this combat stance, we're always ready to strike with the baseball bat. And now when we're going through this, we're going to be basically clearing out all of the blind spots, and here's the first zombie that we've seen. So what you do is you go up behind it, try to be as quiet as possible, and then bash it over the head. Now we can see that there's one more zombie, and now a trick that we can use just to quickly see if there's any zombies inside that room is by quickly hitting E like this and hitting it again. However, the zombies did kind of surprise me and they actually broke down the door before I could show you again, so I'll be doing that again sometime. If you're dealing with two zombies, stand on one so it can't get up and just hit the other one. And then press space to hit it with a boot, or just hit it with your actual melee weapon. So, we've cleared the kitchen now, the toilet. Might as well check this quickly, so there you go, look. Quickly tap E and then tap it again, and then we are perfectly safe. So here you are, press E again, there you go. No zombies in there at all. Next, you want to be careful when going upstairs, because obviously there can be zombies on this top tile up here, which you can't see them, but they can see you, so be careful. Now we've got this kind of 4 doors, right? We can see that these two doors that I've been highlighting, they've got zombies behind them because it's slightly like vibrating and shaking on every hit. So normally you can press Q and shout, which I don't recommend doing unless you're very experienced. But what you do is if you can crouch by pressing C and then click Q, you kind of like whisper. Now, obviously we know there's a zombie in there, but it can be used to draw out zombies. So as you can see here, E, pressing it, opening the door, closing it. But obviously, don't do it that many times, only do it once. So I was just doing it to demonstrate it because they can actually just come through. So once again, I'll show you again here. And again, and to demonstrate it again, but it will probably come through. There you go. Quickly check inside, nothing in there. Now we'll use the Q, we'll whisper into this room, we'll wait a little bit. I can't hear anything, so we'll quickly just open up and yeah, we're all clear. And that is generally how you clear a house in Project Zomboid. Now obviously there can be much smaller houses, or there can be slightly bigger houses. That is generally the gist of it. Next we'll be moving on to Corporate Medical, which is more of a business kind of building. Now after dealing with the zombies outside of Corporate Medical, you might want to check the surrounding areas quickly. So one thing we can do is once again look through the windows. Now there's no zombies in this like little lobby here. However, I have a feeling there'll be some if we look through the other windows. There's one, like you see, we look through the windows. Now a trick that you can use if they come into a window and you want to keep the window and not break it, is you can open the window that they're banging on. It will fall through, and on the floor you then hit it with your baseball bat or whatever weapon you have. We'll do the quick opening the door trick, and we'll do it again on this door just here. Okay, there's just one, so open the door, push it back. You can always lead it back into another room as well. You don't have to fight it in the room that it came from. Now you want to quickly double check the entire room to make sure that it's completely safe. Now one thing that you've got to be wary of is, see this stool that's behind me that I'm highlighting now. I can't get through that, so you have to be cautious of the fact that you're going to have to go backwards and kind of to the left if you need to escape. Now, see there's a zombie in this room here too. Well, I'll show you a trick that you can use. If you know there's another entrance to that room, you can sneak around. So for example, here I am sneaking around, and that zombie, this gives me much more time to fight the zombie, and it gives me a lot more freedom on how I actually want to take the fight. So I got these stairs. Once again, always be careful of the stairs. Alright, so I saw 2 zombies there. So we'll get one and we'll lead it. We'll lead it down. Okay, here he comes. I guess we'll take him outside to give us, you know, a lot of space to work with. There you go. Now, remember, there's another zombie in that room. They seem distracted with another door, so we'll be cautious, but yeah, look. They're distracted by another door, so this will be an easy kill. Sneak up behind them. So, we know there's a zombie in here, so we'll quickly do the E trick. Open the door. There's one zombie, so you open the door and push them. Now always be careful when you actually go into a room and double check your left, because, you know, if I was standing right here, there could have been a zombie in this corner out of my blind spot, which could have bit me. So always be careful. Now we will quickly use the whisper. We'll whisper into this room, see if there's a zombie in here. Wait a little bit. Nah, there's nothing in here at the moment. So, now that is how you properly clear kind of a non-housing building. Next we'll be going into Louisville and trying to clear out a Gigamart. This Gigamart is transferable. You can, you know, if you can clear one Gigamart out, you can clear them all out. So once you've dealt with the zombies outside, look around and once again do a quick perimeter search, because this Gigamart has a lot of windows, so you'll be cautious. So I'll quickly deal with these zombies outside. We don't want those coming in if we're under attack from the inside, obviously. Right, so obviously this place has lots of windows, so we can look inside and we can kind of start to zone out safe areas, and from what we can see here, it looks generally clear inside. So once again, open by E, but if that door is locked, for example, you know, right click on the window, smash it. Now remember to remove the broken glass so you don't injure yourself, and then you can climb through. Now we're inside, we'll do a quick little check, listen out for any zombies. Now we want to quickly check all the aisles to make sure there aren't any zombies hiding in any of these. So what we'll do is we'll quickly check upstairs, because I think I heard a zombie up here, but I'm not quite sure. So remember, always take it as wide as you can in the corners, gives you much more time to react if there's a zombie really up close on the corner. And obviously use windows to your advantages, you know, look through them all the time if you can. I have a feeling that the zombie I heard was probably outside. So we'll quickly check these two doors just here, and absolutely nothing. So we'll move behind the counter and quickly look at it, and we can see that there are two doors which are generally leading to back areas where they'll have all the supplies. And now once again, you know, look through the windows on the doors, see what you can see. Now, you know, always use the whisper key. So always make sure to whisper if you are unsure. So here you go, I'll use the whisper key probably here. Wait a little bit. You can also use it, you know, just in rooms generally. You don't have to be by a door. Okay, so this room seems clear. Now once again, we will use the whisper trick at this door. Wait for it and use the opening the door trick and then closing it quickly. And both those seem clear. And is this clear? It looks clear. Okay, so I guess that this mall, I guess that this Gigamart is actually entirely clear, which is quite funny and pretty strange. Normally you generally find quite a few zombies in here. I bet they'll all be outside or around the side here. There's quite a lot over here. I don't know where I was hearing the zombies from. Anyway though, that is how you generally clear big buildings. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, as we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by 2024. Thank you guys so much for the recent support. We have just hit 1,000, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.